JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, gunman shot by a policeman in Spanish Town. A gunman was shot by a policeman at his business place in Spanish Town, St. Catherine last night. A gun was recovered at the scene. The incident occurred around 11:30 on Fairfield Road. The policeman was not injured. It is reported that the cop was about to enter his home after closing up his business for the night when two men on a motorcycle rode up. The pillion reportedly jumped from the bike and approached the policeman, who took evasive action and fired, hitting him. The rider fled the scene. The injured man is in hospital in critical condition. Cabby and passenger shot in Portland Cottage. The Clarendon police say they are following several leads into a double murder in Portland Cottage in the parish on Saturday evening. According to police reports, 40-year-old taxi operator Derek Matthews and his passenger Anthony Newland were shot and killed by another passenger at about 3:55 p.m. Matthews operated a taxi on the Lioneltown to Portland Cottage route. It is reported that when the taxi neared Portland Cottage, a passenger asked Matthews to stop the vehicle and he complied. Instead of paying his fare when he exited the vehicle, the man pulled a gun and fired several gunshots, hitting both the driver and the passenger who was in the front seat. The vehicle crashed into an embankment as the driver tried to escape. The gunman escaped on foot, while other passengers who were still in the car received minor injuries from the crash. One was admitted to hospital in stable condition and another was treated for minor injuries and released. Police summoned to the crash found the bodies of Matthews and Newland slumped in the front of the car. They were both pronounced dead at the Lioneltown Hospital. 7 JDF Cooperative Credit Union workers sell for fraud, more than $4 million taken from customers' accounts. 7 employees of the Jamaica Defense Force Cooperative Credit Union Limited have been charged after more than $4 million was defrauded from the institution. The revelation came to light on Friday when the 4 women and 3 men appeared in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. The accused are Romario Anthony Johnston, Member Service Officer, Hugh Anthony James, teller from Kingston 2, Ravoni Thomas Matthews, Information Technology Analyst from Kingston 5, Rondre Getfield, Administrative Clerk from Greater Portmore, St. Catherine, Alicia Beckford, teller from Waterford, St. Catherine, Tabiana Layton, teller from St. Andrew, and Tiana Tapper, teller from St. Andrew. All have been charged with conspiracy to defraud and a larceny as a servant. Johnston, James, Thomas Matthews, Getfield, and Beckford are additionally charged with unlawfully making available devices or data for the commission of an offense. Johnston, James, and Layton have also been charged with access with intent to commit or facilitate the commission of an offense. Johnston is also charged with computer-related fraud, and Tapper is also charged with forgery and uttering a forged document. The case was heard before Chief Parish Court Judge Chester Crooks. It was postponed for full disclosure to be made to defense attorneys and for the attorneys to have mature discussions with their clients with a view to making restitution. Fingerprint orders were made for the accused individuals. They are to surrender their travel documents, except for James, who is to return to court on October 7, 2022, to surrender his birth certificate. Johnson is to report to the Greater Portmore Police Station every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. He was ordered not to visit the credit union. All the accused individuals' bails were extended, and they are to return to court on November 10, 2022. The court is alleging that between June 6, 2022 and August 23, 2022, the 7 accused conspired to defraud the credit union of $4,440,500. It is alleged that Johnston changed the emails and passwords of 13 of the credit union's customers and transferred the funds in installments to his and several other accounts. The other accounts included those of Beckford, James, Getfield, and Thomas Matthews. The funds were later withdrawn. Most of the withdrawals were facilitated by Layton, the court alleges. In addition, Tapper is accused of forging a cash voucher and obtaining funds from an account. The case has been investigated by Detective Sergeant Garfield Livingston of the Fraud Squad, CTOC. Fire victims express relief for new houses. 12 new residents of the Bell Rock neighborhood of Olympic Way in St. Andrew are thrilled to have a new place to call home that can adequately protect them as Jamaica braces for severe weather this weekend. Michael Asrope, one of the beneficiaries, who received a 1-bedroom studio unit during the handover ceremony for the $37 million Indigent Housing Development on 4th Street on Friday, said the home came at the right time for himself and his wife. Aswap said that he was especially glad that his family would not have to worry about leaking roofs, as he now had a concrete home, unlike the zinc and wooden dwelling they previously lived in. In November 2018, some 30 families were left homeless after unknown assailants entered the residences of 2 men and opened fire at them. The attackers also set ablaze their homes, and the fire spread to neighboring residences. It's much appreciated, because it's a task to lose your home. So to see what the Prime Minister do for we, it is really appreciated, Aswap said. In his keynote address, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who is also the Member of Parliament for St Andrew West Central, expressed satisfaction at being able to return to the island from the United Nations General Assembly 1 day earlier than anticipated to hand over the flats situated on a 7,000 square foot parcel of land. Because in the event of significant weather, I'd want the families to be able to batten up in a safe, strong structure, he said. He admitted that he was disappointed that it had taken the government 4 years to complete the structure, but noted that it was a testament to the many difficulties the government had to overcome. The establishment of a sewer system in the area and enabling its connection to the sewer main on Spanish Town Road was among the difficulties encountered, Holness said. He added that although the people occupying the units on long leases, they would not be the owners of them. The persons who were dislocated by the fire would have first preference, he said, whereas 9 of the 12 units would be awarded to the fire victims. The other 3 units, he said, would be chosen after deliberations with the local government ministry. He noted that there would be an ongoing project of rehabilitating the area to rid the community of temporary housing, which were constructed in 1952 after Hurricane Charlie ravaged the space in 1951. Local Government and Rural Development Minister Desmond McKenzie said the government was also looking to expand the structure. 47-year-old Shelton Blake, another of the beneficiaries, was thankful for the home. He said that during the time in which the structure took to build, he had been renting another space. However, he was glad to be back in the area in which he had been previously living and is expecting to be more comfortable in his new home. Jamaica reports 56 new COVID-19 cases, 4 deaths. Jamaica on Saturday reported 56 new cases of COVID-19 and 4 more virus-related deaths in the last 24-hour period. This brings the total number of cases recorded on the island since the start of the pandemic to 151,650 and the death toll to 3,310. The new cases were recorded in Kingston and St Andrew 8, Westmoreland 8, St Anne and St James 2 each, Clarendon 4, St Catherine 6, Hanover 6, St Thomas 1, St Elizabeth 1, Manchester 9, Trelawney, St Mary and Portland 3 each. Of the newly reported cases, there were 34 females and 22 males, with ages ranging from 8 months to 88 years. The deaths recorded were a 75-year-old female from Kingston and St Andrew, who died in September 2022, a 52-year-old female from St Catherine, who died in September 2021, a 58-year-old female from St Catherine, who died in September 2021, and an 82-year-old male from Portland, who died in February 2020. There were 88 recoveries in the past 24 hours, bringing the total to 98,825. Currently, 57 people are hospitalized, 6 of whom are moderately ill, and 1 severely ill, the ministry said. Jamaica's positivity rate for the latest round of testing is 11.5%, the ministry added. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.